So today we're going to talk about this statement. You're just a pawn. Some pawns are rewarded, others are sacrificed. Which one are you? Now, this statement implies that you are a pawn in somebody else's game. Now, in life, there are people who are just like that. They can only go forward. They have tunnel vision. They have a very limited perspective. These people lack something called lateral thinking. They cannot think outside of the box because they have been conditioned to only think in a certain way. And because they lack this lateral thinking ability, they are very easy to manipulate. But before we get into that, let's first figure out what a pawn is. You are just a pawn if you are someone who is easily manipulated, if you lack critical thinking skills, if you can only see things from your perspective and you refuse to see things from other people's perspectives. If you fit that description, then you are a pawn. Are you the pawn that's gonna not be rewarded for blindly following the rules and doing exactly what you're retold to do? Or are you gonna not be the pawn that is sacrificed and used and abused until you're no longer of any use and then you're rediscarded? Now, I don't believe in fortune telling, but I do believe that your future is in your hands. You have the ability to create the life that you want, but you have to start thinking in an entirely different way. You have to expand your mind and your consciousness. You have to be willing to look at things from different perspectives. And above all, you have to take responsibility for your actions. Stop blaming other people for your problems and start taking responsibility for your own life. In chess, a pawn is a piece that can only move forward. It has no ability to go left or right. It means that some people who are playing the game of life like pawns will end up winning at the end. They will be rewarded for being loyal and doing exactly what they are told to do. They will be promoted to a higher level, so to speak, and they will receive all kinds of accolades and honors and recognition. Other pawns, however, will be sacrificed. They will be used and abused and discarded like garbage. And unfortunately, most people fall into this category. They are completely expendable. They're easily replaced. And when it's all over, they're left with nothing but regrets and bitterness and resentment. Now, this is where the statement comes in. You're just a pawn. Now, the statement says that some pawns are rewarded and others are sacrificed. What does that mean? So the question is, which pawn are you?